Welcome back to tutorial 11. Uh, in the last tutorial, which we called tutorial 11.1, I think that we called a fix. We fixed up some issues with the surfaces, and then we connect some surfaces together, and then we mirror it over to the other end. And in this tutorial, what we're going to do is we're going to delete this delete this surface here, take off the knit, obviously. So because the only reason why we mirrored it over, so just see how it looks. And then we're going to trim some surfaces here, and we're going to fix up this area here to look like this. Okay, so let's get on to that. So first of all, let's get to our surface knit here, and let's delete that surface knit there. And let's delete this mirror. And let's delete the surface knit on this surface here. Delete that one. Okay. And then we're just going to jump over to our first display state. And then we're going to make a sketch on the front plane, normal to profile. And then we're going to make a sketch, a line from this point all the way up to make sure you come all the way up to this point. Make sure you pass this area here. So come up to this point here and just come down with the line and connect with that dot. Press OK on that. Okay, and then let's jump over to surfaces and trim surface. Automatically we'll use that as the trim tool, and we remove this patch there. Press OK. Okay, and then once we've done that, we're gonna go over to extend surface, and we're going to extend this surface, and that would be, don't need to move it back and forth or anything like that. So press OK on that, and then we're going to make another sketch on this plane, and then we're going to convert these entities. We're going to convert this entity here, and press OK on that. And we're going to jump over again to surfaces, trim surface, use that as a trim tool, and we're going to get rid of this patch there. All right, so now we have a nice straight line where we intended to want that one, so we can create the area which is this one here, and then one further on the line. All right, so let's get on to our second display state here, and then we need to fix up this area here to make this one look like this here. Okay, so to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to make a sketch on the no, just highlight the top plane, normal to profile, and then yeah, let's make a sketch on the top plane, and then we're going to convert some entities. So we're going to convert that one, that one, that one, this here, this line, this line. Make sure you zoom in enough to get these ones as well. And once you highlighted all designs, press OK on that one. And then let's jump over to surfaces, and we're going to chop out this whole section area here. Just get rid of that. Okay, that's good. And then what we can do now is we jump to knit, and we're just going to knit these two surfaces together. That's okay. And then we're going to mirror it over to the other end, front plane, and then let's choose bodies to mirror, and let's choose this whole piece to mirror over to the other end. That's good. All right. So let me check if it's still recording. Yes, we are. And then yes. So now what we need to determine is the connection point between these two lines. So to do that, we're going to come to top plane, make a sketch on the top plane, normal to profile. And then we're going to convert these lines here, the line and then this line, press OK. And we're just going to pull them in until you see the highlighted center line and let them connect into each other. That's good. And now we have this a sketch on the bottom here. So exit this sketch. And now we want to make a straight horizontal line that's standing all the way up from this point upwards. So let's jump to sketch, 3D sketch, and then we're going to choose a line, and then Y and Z, or X and Y both works. So yeah, so both X and Y, or press tab. Y, Z also works. Now ZX would not work, so obviously X and Y, as long as we are heading upwards. So let's make a horizontal line to about that far. All right, and then we want to make a plane on this horizontal line, believe it or not. So let's grab another line, and anywhere you want, you can just grab the line and then make sure that we are this time on the Y and Z. So we can have a horizontal line on this area here. Okay, so we are in fact Y and Z, so that's good. And then we're going to exit this sketch here, this 3D sketch. And we're gonna jump in here and grab a plane. And first we're going to choose the line and this point here. Okay, so now we have a plane right in the center. All right. So it's a it's going to be a bit of a long shot to get that line that I'm looking for. So well, there's a couple ways. There's a couple ways to do it. Okay, so yeah, let's make a sketch. Let's make a sketch on the front plane here, normal to profile, and then we want to convert these entities here, these two lines, the top and the bottom. We don't need just one end, obviously. Press OK, and let's pull this line until it touches our number there. Perfect. Press OK on that. And then obviously you won't see it yet, but we're going to see it in a minute. Jump over here, and then so obviously we want to add that point on this line here. That's what we are aiming for. So just give me a moment. All right, so let's make a sketch on, let's exit this sketch, and let's make a sketch on this surface, and let's make a sketch from this side, and let's make a line from let's make that into, let's try 3D sketch. 3D sketch from this point to that point, and it drops that line over there. Drop the line there. So right. So basically, yeah. So let's go to normal to profile here, and that way, exit this sketch. And let's make a sketch on this plane. Normal to profile. These are the two lines that we are looking for, basically. So let's try and get these lines. Let's make them into center lines, construction lines, and let's make them all to that point. And let's grab the other one as well. Center line from this point to make sure they are straight. Okay, and these are the two cross section that we're looking for. And now let's make a line from this point to this point here, and let's pull that line to and let's grab another line and go from here to that point there, and another line from this point here. Let's snip away, snip this one here, and snip these ones as well. Okay, that's okay. And then grab a line, and then we're going to go from this point to this point here, and we're going to snip these lines away as well. Okay. So now if we connect these two edges together, they are going to be tangent to each other. So let's try that. That's okay, and then exit the sketch. And we're going to hide the long line that we made before. So let's hide this long line here. Okay. And let's right click that one, and that's good. And then let's go to surfaces and boundary surface, and let's choose this edge and then this line here, and we're going to add tangency to face on this section. Okay, and then we're going to go boundary surface again from this edge to this edge here, add a tangency to face to this corner here, and that looks good. Just double check edit feature that we have our tangency on this side selected, tangency to face, good. And let's double check that one, tangency to face, if it's there, so it's good. Okay, so it's always good to double check and triple check. So yeah, so once we have this one uh, this surface created. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make a we're going to jump over to sketches, and then we're going to grab a 3D sketch spline, and then we're gonna come from this edge here, this very edge here, all the way down to this corner. Exit the sketch. We're gonna come here and add a nice tangency to this curvature here. So hold Control and then select the edge and then press tangency, and that's good. All right. And now we're gonna come in here and we're going to add another exit this sketch here, and we're going to make another 3D sketch, a spline from this edge to this corner. Exit the sketch, and again just click the edge and hold Control to add our tangency. Okay, and then click this edge, hold Control, and then add our tangency, and press OK on that. All right, and now we can hide this plane here. Exit the sketch first. Let's hide this plane. Okay, and let's hide this line as well. All right, and then now we're going to go to surfaces and under surface, and then we're going to choose this edge and this edge here. And then for direction 2, we're going to go to selection manager and then grab this line first, the small one, and the big edge, and press OK, and that registers there. And for the second guide curvature, obviously we're going to choose our 3D curvature here that we just created. So select that one, and that registers. And then let's add a tangency to face to on this section here, and press OK. Right, so that's just double check, edit feature. Our tangency to face is still there, so that looks good. Okay, so we're looking good. And then let's mirror this face over. We can mirror it over. Let's choose front plane and bodies to mirror, and that's it. And now we fixed up this area here. Okay, that looks really beautiful. And then fixed up this area here, and now we are looking like this guy here. All right. So next thing we're going to do here is cut back out these edges. So to do that, we're gonna jump here and create a sketch on the top plane. You probably already know what I'm going to do. So we're going to convert this edge and this edge. Okay, and then we're going to offset these lines, and then last time we used 1.5, I believe, 1.5, or probably it was 0.5, 0.5, and 0.5 drops right onto the corner, which is good. And let's jump over to surfaces and then a trim surface. Obviously, that's our trim tool. And then try to remove this on here and this line here. Press OK. and then we have our joints trimmed back, so that's good. Okay, so yeah, now we could knit these surfaces together, everything together, uh, but yeah, let's try knit them together. This surface and then this surface. Okay, those two together, and let's knit these surfaces together here. And then press OK. All right, so it's all knit together now. All right, so right, so I leave this tutorial 11 here, and then on the next tutorial, we're gonna get on to creating this surface here, and then coming to this area, and probably this bottom section here as well. Okay, so see you back in tutorial 12.